1926.1206. Entry Permit to Subpart A. The entry permit that documents compliance with this section and authorizes entry to a permit space must identify 1926.1206 A through 1926.1206 P, the permit space to be entered, the purpose of the entry, the date and the authorized duration of the entry permit, the authorized entrance within the permit space, by name or by such other means, for example, through the use of rosters or tracking systems, as will enable the attendant to determine quickly and accurately, for the duration of the permit, which authorized entrants are inside the permit space. Note to paragraph D. This requirement may be met by inserting a reference on the entry permit as to the means used, such as a roster or tracking system, to keep track of the authorized entrance within the permit space. Means of detecting an increase in atmospheric hazard levels in the event the ventilation system stops working. Each person, by name, currently serving as an attendant. The individual, by name, currently serving as entry supervisor, and the signature or initials of each entry supervisor who authorizes entry. The hazards of the permit space to be entered. The measures used to isolate the permit space and to eliminate or control permit space hazards before entry. Note to paragraph I. Those measures can include, but are not limited to, the lockout or tagging of equipment and procedures for purging, inerting, ventilating, and flushing permit spaces. The acceptable entry conditions. The results of tests and monitoring performed under Section 1926.1204 E, accompanied by the names or initials of the testers and by an indication of when the tests were performed. The rescue and emergency services that can be summoned and the means, such as the equipment to use and the numbers to call, for summoning those services. The communication procedures used by authorized entrants and attendants to maintain contact during the entry. Equipment, such as personal protective equipment, testing equipment, communications equipment, alarm systems, and rescue equipment, to be provided for compliance with this standard. Any other information necessary, given the circumstances of the particular confined space, to ensure employee safety, and any additional permits, such as for hot work, that have been issued to authorize work in the permit space.